When Calls the Heart Season 13, Episode 5, Growing Pains, brings heartfelt moments, quiet tension, and unanswered questions to Hope Valley. Lucas and Edie's connection continue to grow, while Allie and Oliver's closeness create tension for Nathan as he struggles to adjust. At the same time, Henry begins to wonder whether his son's sudden success is hiding something more troubling. Let's dive into the full recap. Little Jack makes it clear he's growing up and he wants everyone to know it. He gently but firmly tells his mom that he's not little anymore and asks her to stop calling him Little Jack. From now on, he prefers to go by LJ, marking a small but meaningful step toward independence and maturity. Nathan faces growing pains. At the Grant house, Allie looks for her copy of David Copperfield, which Nathan had been reading the night before. When he hands it back, he notices the wolf pin she's wearing and learns that Oliver gave it to her. Nathan also points out that she and Oliver have been spending a lot of time together. Allie simply says Oliver is a good friend and heads off to school, leaving Nathan quietly processing the moment. Coulter Construction moves forward with a plan. Lee first shares his Benson Hills rebuilding proposal with Gwen as a practice run, using illustrations that include a new cinema and other buildings. Then Rosemary brings a present for Gwen, a dress, and Gwen approves. Excited by the idea of helping rebuild an entire town, Lee later presents his official proposal to Maisie, Lucas, and the others. Maisie raises concerns about how much Lee already has on his plate, from being mayor of Hope Valley to running Coulter Lumber, the Queen of Hearts Saloon, and the Valley Voice. Lee explains that the project is deeply personal. The fire took more than structures. His family lost the playhouse, the national park, and the dreams connected to them, making the rebuilding of Benson Hills about far more than business. Henry's son gets a promotion, but at what cost? At the saloon, Henry's son Christopher shares big news. He's been promoted to assistant regional advisor at Pioneer Electric. Henry is thrilled, especially since the promotion came so quickly. Christopher adds that with this new position, the wedding is officially back on, and he asks Henry to give the toast as the father of the groom, a moment that fills Henry with pride, even as questions linger beneath the celebration. New clues emerge in the fire investigation. Bill, Nathan, and Oliver head into the forest to continue investigating the fire. Along the way, they come across Toby and Cooper's fire site. Oliver makes an unexpected discovery, a fossil, while Nathan finds a piece of burned cement, raising an important question. Where did it come from? When they bring the finding to Henry, he tells them that during the mining and oil derrick work, only bricks were used, not cement, adding another puzzling layer to the mystery. Edie and Lucas turn up the charm. Edie gets the keys to her new apartment from Mike and starts moving in with a few small boxes, using one of them as a makeshift desk. Seeing this, Lucas offers her a proper spare desk, as he leans in to carry the boxes and asks, "May I?" Edie briefly thinks he's about to kiss her, and maybe, just maybe, she wished he would. While carrying the desk upstairs, there's an accident, and Edie insists Lucas go to the infirmary to get checked. Later, Edie stops by to see him again, bringing flowers. Lucas admits he was so focused on impressing her, especially after missing the legal clinic, that he wasn't paying attention to anything else. Edie then reveals that one reason she's staying in Hope Valley is because she enjoys spending time with him, and Lucas happily admits he feels the same. Toby and Cooper's secret work. Toby and Cooper arrive late to school. Elizabeth notices they've tracked a lot of dirt and mud into the classroom. Later, Elizabeth catches Toby and Cooper quietly gathering supplies. Curious, she follows them into the forest and discovers they're planting trees. When she asks what they're doing, the boys explain they want to replant the entire area but didn't think anyone would want to help, so they never asked. Inspired, Elizabeth turns their idea into a school project and field trip. Before long, all the children join in, happily planting trees together. Allie and Oliver grow closer, and Nathan struggles with it. Nathan clearly isn't comfortable with how close Allie and Oliver have become. Earlier, Allie and Oliver were sitting together on the swing chair, talking about the fossil Oliver had discovered. When Nathan arrives, they leave the swing, and Oliver quickly explains, "We were just talking about dinosaurs." His frustration spills over when he scolds Oliver for not properly caring for his saddle and tack, and for being distracted at the fire site, even stepping into an ash pit. Oliver apologizes. Later, Nathan turns his irritation toward Allie when she comes home late for dinner. The next morning, he tries to make things right, apologizing and explaining that even if she doesn't see it now, she's still young and has an entire world left to explore. Allie then reassures Nathan that she'll take care of herself and reminds him she's almost 18. Lee suffers a scare. Heart trouble or something else? Lee shares exciting news that Coulter Construction has secured the contract to rebuild Benson Hills. When Gwen shows him a drawing of her house, Lee notices a crack in one of the windows and offers to fix it. Gwen refuses, explaining that her father once said it looked like a lazy spider's web, and Lee agrees to leave it just the way it is. The next morning, Rosemary finds Lee already at the office after starting work early on plans for the new town. As he excitedly walks her through his latest ideas, Lee suddenly has an attack. Fearing the worst, Rosemary rushes him to the infirmary, worried it might be a heart attack. Faith later explains it was actually an anxiety attack and warns Lee that he needs to slow down and take better care of himself. Later that day, Gwen comes home and talks about planting seedlings. Lee suggests they plant saplings together and turn it into a family day. The following day, while gathering supplies at the mercantile, they run into Toby and Cooper. Soon after, Lee asks for volunteers, and several people from Hope Valley step up to help plant more trees. We also see Nathan, Allie, and Oliver talking there. Nathan seems to be slowly getting more comfortable about Allie and Oliver. Henry stumbles upon a mystery. Christopher is in a hurry, explaining to Henry that he needs to get back to town. As Henry helps him load his case into the buggy, he notices some of the same pieces of cement that were found at the fire site tucked in the trunk. Curious and concerned, Henry pockets a handful. But what exactly has Christopher gotten himself mixed up in this time? Was he somehow involved in the wildfire? Could it be connected to his recent promotion? What do you think? Is he hiding something bigger? Share your thoughts and don't forget to like and subscribe for more updates.